Great day, guys, and welcome to Fleekqueenseetarot. I am the gray hair goddess, and thank you so much for joining me. Today's reading will be for the sign of Leo. Leo, this is your reading for now until the end of October. This is a general reading. We will be using the romance angel cards and tarot cards as well. This is it may or may not resonate. If you feel it resonates, thank you so much. If not, please feel free to watch some of my other videos, or you can check out other beautiful tarot readers right here on YouTube. Okay, Leo, it's good to have you. Welcome. I decided I would show my face today in most of the videos, so you won't be seeing the cards today, but you will see the cards, but I'll just hold them up, okay? So I'm just trying something a little different, and we're going to go ahead and get started. The cards have already been blessed off camera, so now I will just go ahead and shuffle the cards, tell you what I see so we can get started. This is for how she feels. So you definitely will see how your partner feels from now until the end of October here. Okay. All right, so let's see what I have here. I have past life relationships. So Leo, I feel like you'll be dealing with a past life relationship, and you need to keep an open mind, because I did see that past life relationship could possibly be your soulmate here. And it definitely says it's worth waiting for when I pull those cards apart, saying that this person is definitely worth waiting for you. Okay, but although it's worth waiting for, I did see love yourself first. So we're about to get into this and see why all these messages are coming up. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and see. Oh, wow. Leo. Wow. Okay, let's get it cracking here. Okay, Leo, so just in the other videos, I announced that I will be doing the outcome way later. I will not do it with this. So the love reading and the tarot card reading of the outcome will definitely come at the very end. Okay, so let's just get started here. Engagement. Look at this. Engagement, Leo. So this says your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Wow, engagement here. Okay. So Leo, I feel as if you are embarking on a very, very stable foundation on this journey. I feel like you are trying to get stable with your relationships. The way this is looking is that you're really into your relationships right now, Leo. So maybe you and your partner are into each other. So that could cause you to take your level of relationships even further, okay? You could possibly, definitely be looking at, being asked to be married or asking someone's hand in marriage. I feel like you are coming together you're getting yourself together in order to offer your partner the best, okay? So engagement definitely fits as you ascend to a higher level in your relationship. I feel like that fits the moment, okay? So from now until the end of October, it's a possibility that, that this engagement will, definitely be presented. Okay, so it could be presented as, hey, I'm ready for this. This engagement. I'm ready to do whatever it is I have to do to lock this relationship down. And I feel like that's what your partner wants to do. They want to lock this relationship down, okay? But there could be, even though that's true, that they may want to lock this down, or you may want to lock them down, okay? Even though that's true, you do know that there are still some issues that have to be resolved before everyone gets locked down, okay? So also I am seeing as well that this could just be, you know, when I get the engagement card, you know, I definitely feel like the engagement card is someone coming over, you know, you're meeting, you're going to run into someone, that it just has more than one meaning for me because I've seen it happen. So, possibility that this engagement card could definitely mean that you might just run into someone. You might just be, you know, engaging and in love with someone. Definitely, this is, you know, just having an engagement is what I feel. Okay. So I also feel at this time, Spirit is saying the situation right now, Leo, in order to get that engagement, you guys both probably feel this way, but you have to love yourself first. Okay, I'm going to put this right back up here. You got to love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Okay, so what I'm feeling here, Leo, is that because you want this situation, because you want this for yourself, this engagement, and maybe your partner wants it too, I do feel like maybe some things were neglected, you know, in the relationship. Maybe some things, and when I say neglected, I'm thinking like you are neglecting you, Leo. Because you're giving so much to the relationship, because you want to take it, so, you know, you want to speed it up to a higher ascending level. But you cannot do that if you don't love who you are. I feel like, I saw a video that said, you know, hey, you got to tell yourself that you love yourself. You got to speak to yourself as if you're speaking to another person, and feel for yourself as you're feeling for someone else. That is what's going to get you to understand exactly who you are and how people treat you. So if you step outside yourself, like stepping into the mirror, and you look at that mirror and say, hey, you know, I really, you know, I can't believe, you know, I don't know how to love myself. And you have to admit that too, that you don't know how to love you, you know. And once you admit that, you know, you'll get a feeling of, wow, I really need to start loving who I am, you know, instead of waiting for somebody else to come in and love you. Now, once you make that move and admit to yourself that you're not a guru at loving yourself, we all make mistakes. Once you admit that, and you start to love who you are, and you start to put up your boundaries of what will and will not happen, those people are going to love you even more, because they see that you put yourself first, and then that becomes attractive. You know, it becomes so attractive because they're thinking like, wow, she really adores, she's got that confidence, she has that confidence, we love each other, you know, but I see that, you know, she's her own priority. You know, be your own priority, you know, in this situation. So I feel like that's the work that you may have to do, you know, from now until the end of October, or for the rest of the year, just working on loving who you are and letting that love mean much more, you know, way much more than it means now, you know. So loving yourself first is definitely a priority here. I feel like that's a priority. You know, healing what happened to you. You know, telling yourself, I'm so sorry that I let that person talk to you any kind of way. I'm sorry that I took a job that you didn't like. You know, just telling yourself that, because you are important, you know, and you are the person that has to deal with who you are. So it makes perfect sense, you know, to speak to yourself and tell yourself, hey, you know, I want better for you. I want you to have the most beautiful life. So therefore, I am going to love me first. Okay. So that's the current situation, you know, going back to the tarot. I know I kind of got off track, but that's the current situation here. And I do feel like retreat is coming up for you, Leo. This now, with this picture, retreat it has two people in it going somewhere, and it's almost like they're retreating to find out what they want to do way before the engagement, way before the wedding. That's what this looks like, this retreat. Like, they went to go talk about some things, okay? And it could be like, okay, we know that this is an engagement. We know that this is what we want, but we do need to talk about things before we go stand at the altar, before we have that wedding, okay? So I do feel like that's what Spirit is saying. Before you guys make any type of big decisions, retreat, on the relationship. Go to your corners, even if it's separate or even if it's together. Go to your corners or your sides and figure out exactly what you want to do, because maybe there's some confusion in the relationship, okay? Your partner is definitely wanting you to give your relationship a chance. Work on the partnership. That's what how your partner feels. That's what came out for what your partner feels, is to work on the relationship, okay? So your partner is definitely willing to do this. They're willing to have an engagement. They're willing to take this to a higher level. But I do feel like Spirit is saying, in order to do that, you got to love yourself first and not be afraid to step outside, of your comfort zone and figure out what you will and will not take from your relationship, or what you do and do not want. Does that person match everything that you want? Is that person on the same level as you? Is that person on the same, is it the same weight as you? You know what I'm saying? It's almost like that person, has to level out the same way you level out. Do you both have financial goals? Do you both have, travel goals or anything like that? Something of that nature. I feel like you both have to have the same exact intuition, the same exact things that you're going towards, so things can work in your favor. Okay? But you are definitely feeling your partner. You are definitely feeling your partner. So I do feel like you're thinking this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. Spirit is saying, don't look outside of what is already there, because your partner is saying, come work on this. There's nothing outside of this, because your partner wants to take it even further. Okay, with this engagement, okay, loving yourself first. Spirit is definitely saying this is a situation where you may just be acting just plain wild and not really giving attention to who you are or loving who you are, okay? So let's just go ahead and find out what is going on with the tarot. Why all of this is here. Okay, so let's see, and I'll show you what I see as I shuffle. I do see the Five of Wands here. There's a lot of confusion. There's a lot of things going on here. I do see the Five of Pentacles here as well, okay? I do see the Ten of Wands here, a big burden that somebody feels like it's a burden. I do see the Patience card here, the Temperance. Somebody needs to be more patient in a situation. Okay, so I do see the Knight of Wands here. Maybe somebody knows their direction of what they want to do and where they want to go. So, and it's clear that you guys have one thing in common. You want the relationship to work, and you want to you want it to ascend to a higher level of engagement. That's what you guys are thinking about, Leo. Okay? So let's just see what comes out here. Okay, all right. So with engagement, somebody's definitely ready to offer something. Okay, you got the Page of Pentacles here, and that could be an earth sign, Leo, offering you, love. Definite love, offering you to be together forever. Okay, you could clearly see this is an offer. Okay, but I also feel like looking at this Page of Pentacles from this Earth sign, this offer is not a King of Pentacles. So I feel like, Leo, you might be looking at this as a tiny offer. Like, there's a lot that has to be done because this person is a page. It's not a knight. It's not a king. It's not an emperor. You know, you didn't get that type of offer. You got a page offer. So I also feel like, you know, you might feel like this offer is not good enough for you. Okay, and we may have to clarify that. We'll see. Now, this is like an end of achievement or somebody just coming out of a third party. Okay, love yourself first. It could be you could have been in a third party with the water sign that you have left the third party. Okay, or this is the end of you guys having a great relationship. Like, it was fun, you were romantic, you know, you had a lot of great times together, but now you guys are kind of 5 of Wands right now. You're arguing, you're bickering, you're not being yourselves, and now it's the end of achievement. You know, it's the end of the road for a lot of fun and laughter and play. So that's where I see, like, some of the things that has happened, you may have to love yourself first and try to get back to achievement, okay? But also, I do feel like you or your partner could have been in a third party with a water sign, okay? So I feel like maybe somebody's left the whole situation and now getting back to reality. You know, the water sign either left you or you left the water sign to get back to reality with this earth sign. You know, just in case you know, or with whatever sign that you have placed in a third party. Okay, so Queen of Pentacles is here. Okay, I do feel like with the retreat, this is stating like this Queen of Pentacles, I feel, is definitely looking at the situation with longing. I do feel like this person is looking at this situation like, wow, I wish this could really work. I wish this could really be what I want it to be. I'm going to put it up close and you can see how this queen is looking down at the pentacle. Like, I offered, you know, I offered everything that I had, and it just seems like it's not good enough. Okay, so Leo, you may have separated from that offer. You separated from that offer because you feel like it's not good enough, you know. And I feel like the queen is disappointed, you know, looking down at that you know, that offer like this is nothing. You know, Leo, you might be looking at that offer like this is not good enough. Okay, so maybe, I don't know if you probably expressed that to your partner and that's why it's not good enough. That's the reason why you could possibly feel like you know, this is just not good enough. This is just not what I was looking for. Okay, now let's get into how your partner feels. Okay, your partner felt like at first, let's just give this relationship a chance. Okay, your partner is charging in. Okay, this is rushing things. And Leo, maybe you feel rushed about this whole thing. That's why you feel like it's not good enough, because when someone rushes, you know, a person, they don't get a chance to think. They don't get a chance to put things together. They don't get a chance to really, you know, put the plug with the socket, you know, or they don't get a chance to, put the end of the plug into the socket. So when you don't get a chance to do that, it causes chaos. And I feel like that's what this is. Your partner is causing a lot of chaos because they see what they want. They know what they want. But you feel like it's too early. This is young. This offer is young. It's too early. I feel like you feel like this offer is too early, and your partner is definitely longing for you, but you feel like there's more work to be done, you know, in this situation. Okay, and I definitely feel like If it's a water sign, you know, love yourself first. I did that whole spiel with you, Leo, but I definitely feel like if it comes down to love yourself first, you could be telling a water sign to love themselves first as well, okay? So if you're dealing with a water sign, you know, maybe they've given too much to you and you feel like, you know, this is unrequited love, okay? The celebration is over. Now you seriously need to love yourself first because you're doing too much, you know. So that could be it for a water sign, though, okay? So and how you feel in this situation, this could be the one, okay? You've already met the, you know, person you seek, and now you definitely feel like 5 of Pentacles left out in the cold. So I do feel like you feel like your partner has left you out in the cold, okay, because your partner has maybe left, okay? That's what that retreat is, okay? That's what this retreat is for, because your partner took out time to be like, okay, since, you know, I've offered you my life, I've offered you everything, and like I said, this partner is probably sad about this situation, okay? This partner is probably like, man, I've offered this person everything. I've done all I could do. Okay, so let me retreat and figure this whole thing out. Let me get out of here and figure this whole thing out. Now, like I said, it could be separately or it could be together. Just before you guys jump the broom, just before you guys take a situation at hand, you know, this could be together or separately, that this person is separated from you because you feel like you've been left out in the cold. Okay? So last but not least, let's look. Damn, soulmate. This is the outcome. Leo, this is your outcome. This is your outcome. Yes, this is your soulmate. Okay? So that's why the engagement is here. That's why things are here, because yes, this is your soulmate. And this is a Page of Cups. Now, you could be getting an offer coming in from a water sign, okay? It might be a water sign that's your soulmate. It could be all signs, or, you know, it could be a fellow sign. It could be water, air, earth. It could be anyone that's your soulmate in this reading. But what I am seeing here is that they are going to offer, you know, more to you in the outcome. So this water sign is ready to offer to you, even though you may have felt like the water sign is not loving themselves enough, or, you know, maybe the water sign could feel that you're not loving yourself enough. They still want to offer something to you. And vice versa to the Page of Pentacles, you know, to the earth sign. I feel like the earth sign definitely wants to offer to you. Air sign as well. The air sign is definitely rushing in. So if you have a relationship with an air sign, they're rushing into you, okay? And this fits for them as well. Maybe they're offering, you know, things too fast. That air sign can be like, bam, you know, just, you know, like offering up very, very fast, okay? So that can apply to that too. So what I'm seeing here, Leo, is that you have great abundance and offers coming to you. You know, you've got your ascension in your relationship will expand, but, you know, there's a lot of things to consider. You know, that's why you have the 5 of Pentacles. You know, that's why you have this. There's a lot to be considered because you feel like you're being left out in the cold and somebody needs to love themselves. So your partner retreated, or you retreated from your partner. You know, I do feel like that's exactly what happened. But, you know, hey, like I said, things happen. You know, things, in order to do this ascension, a lot of things have to be fixed here, okay? You got to come out of the cold, okay? Your partner has to reconnect with you. You guys got to talk about things. Because why? This is your soulmate. This is your soulmate. This is someone that you connect with and have a strong, like a strong bond and soul contract connected to. Okay? So I'm going to leave it right there. I am going to leave it right there, guys. I love you guys. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I did enjoy you as well, speaking with you and talking to you. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Please subscribe. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers, and it seems like it's like syrup. Okay, like I just cannot seem to get there. But I know that I will, as long as I have you Leos and, you know, the rest of my crew, my soul team. So, don't forget to watch the Love Scope. I am on the Love Scope. The video will play right after this. I love you guys, and I shall see you on the next video in November. Bye-bye.